So with that story, right, we're going to fill this out, the retell fable together. Yes, Eva? Your pencil's not sharp enough? All right. So first of all, let's consider the important characters. Who are the important characters? Cassiel? Manfred is definitely one important character. So make sure he's written down. Important character. Kenneth. Leonardo. Okay, what is our setting? And actually, there's more than one. There's two. Cassandra?
City?
City? Yes, the city is definitely one. What is the other setting, Raul?
Country?
The country. So add the country in the bottom. Okay, so what important thing happened in the beginning of this story? What important thing happened in the beginning of the story? So if you think about it, the first paragraph is just talking about the country mouse and kind of like what his situation was like. The second paragraph is really what starts our story out. What is the important thing to start out our story? Sarah?
The country mouse was visiting his cousin.
Flip it the other way. The city mouse was visiting his cousin. So, if we were to say it in their names so we know who's who, right? Manfred came to visit Leonardo in the country. Okay, so that is the most important thing that happened in the beginning that we should know about. I know. We need to learn about because we need to know the stories tell lessons. You don't like fables? Well, we learned about them a little last year. I just learned to remind you. Insight 5. Oh, like persuade, inform, and entertain. No, this one would be the like stories that teach us lessons, right? Like father. What? Like which one is? I can't read very well. I'm sorry. The math. Sure. All right. Well, like at church, Father tells us some fables sometimes, right? So we need to know what he means when he's trying to tell us a story and teach us a lesson. All right? People do that. All right. So for the next question, in the middle of the story, the author talks about events. What happened that told you about the problem in the story? So if we're thinking about that, we should think about what happened here, right? At the bottom paragraph and this top paragraph here, right? So think about the middle, introducing the problem a little bit. Eloise?
Manfred came back to his
Manfred went back to the city with who? Leonardo. And what did when Leonardo went to the city, did he feel good about it at first? Not really. What was going on there in this first paragraph that he was a little worried about? Jayon?
The mini cars, trucks.
What was he worried that was going to happen with those mini cars, trucks, and buses? He was going to
Get ran over.
get run over. So, Leonardo
Came to visit.
went to the city with Manfred, his cousin, right? Manfred, and was what? What's a special word we could use? Robin? Frightened. It's great. And was frightened. Right. Now, slightly after he was frightened about being squished by cars, he did notice at Manfred's house that there was some nice food, right? He was like, "Ooh, this food's really nice. Of course you should be proud of that." Right? So he did calm down a little when the food came by and he kind of relaxed. But for the ending of the story, what happened as soon as he relaxed? As soon as he relaxed. Bella? The house cats came.
And they were hungry.
And so what did Leonardo do?
He ran with Manfred.
He ran with Manfred, kind of. He also ran completely all the way.
To say bye.
He said bye. He said, "Bye, I'm leaving. I can't do this." Right? And so he decided that it would be better to be home, right? The house cats came, and Leonardo decided to leave. What can we learn from Leonardo's experience? Amy? Never have what feeling? He had bad things happen to him. Yeah, it's true. But what could we learn from what he was thinking about the food in that different place? Remember how I read at the beginning there? It said, "A fable of a mouse who visits another place and sees another kind of life." And he's like, "Ooh, this food's really nice. This is kind of cool." But then, Naloe? But what did we learn from that? What could we apply to our own lives with that? Raul?
Don't let people kidnap you with just one
Don't let people kidnap you?
Because they won't give it to you and they just take it.
Well, he thought, well, yeah, maybe my food is kind of bad. Maybe this food is better. All that other stuff, right? And then, what happened? Robin? Don't judge a book by its cover? That is a way of saying that, kind of, but did he wish that maybe he'd have that good food?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, "Oh man, that food's really good. I kind of wish that was mine." But did it end up being a good experience?
No.
No. Cassandra, what do you think? Don't judge places by their appearance. I think we're skirting around the fact that he wished for something else because it looked good, but he decided actually at the end, and he even said it at the end. He said, "I think I'm happier with scraps of bread and cheese if I can have the peaceful country life." What was he learning there, Cassandra? Don't wish for something you don't have, right? Appreciate what you have. Appreciate what you have. That's a good lesson we could learn from these mice. because he was comfortable, he was safe. He just had kind of not as good food.
At least he survived those couple. I think Love only survived a few years.
Yeah.
Wait,
Or
what did the mouse?
I don't know their lifespan, to be
Well,
honest.
What did the mouse
lived
drink?
for 2 years.
What did he drink? Probably water.
But there's no water.